This side of the coin shows the young Queen Elizabeth II, graceful and timeless. Her portrait reminds us of the golden age of the British Commonwealth, when her image shone on coins across the world. And on the reverse, we see the Canadian beaver, strong, steady, and proud. It's more than just a design. It's a symbol of the nation's hard work, unity, and history, frozen beautifully in silver. Today we're talking about a fascinating old coin, the one that says Elizabeth to D.G. Regina. At first glance, it may look like just another coin, but it actually carries a deep story. A story of empire, royalty, and history. This little piece of metal connects us to one of the most powerful monarchs in modern history, Queen Elizabeth II, and to the global reach of the British Commonwealth. So, let's dive into the story behind this coin, what the inscriptions mean, and how much it might be worth today. The text on the coin, Elizabeth to D.G. Regina, is in Latin. It translates to Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen. This inscription was used on coins from almost every country that was part of the British Commonwealth, such as the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and several Caribbean nations. It symbolizes the divine right of monarchy, meaning the Queen's authority was believed to come from God's grace, not from the people or Parliament. Coins like these were issued after 1952, when Queen Elizabeth II ascended the throne, following the death of her father, King George VI. So this isn't just a coin. It's a reminder of how widespread British influence once was, and how one monarch's face appeared on coins across the entire world. The portrait you see on this coin shows a young Queen Elizabeth II, wearing a laurel wreath on her head. This design was created by Mary Gillick, a famous British sculptor, and it was first used in 1953, right after the Queen's coronation. Unlike later portraits where the Queen wears a crown, this early design was meant to represent youth, peace, and dignity. It became one of the most loved and iconic portraits used on Commonwealth coins during the 1950s and early 1960s. If your coin looks old and silver-colored, it might even be made partly of real silver, especially if it's from Canada or Australia before 1968. Otherwise, it could be made of copper-nickel, which still holds historical value, even if not precious metal value. That's what everyone wants to know. Softly. Retalia-circulated coins, the ones that look worn or aged, are usually worth around $1 to $3 US dollars. That's about 200 to 500 Pakistani rupees. Silence, auriculated, or silver coins. If your coin is shiny, well-preserved, or made of silver, can be worth $10 to $30 US dollars, depending on the year and condition. Rare mint errors or special years, some coins, like the 1955 no-shoulder fold Canadian coin, are much rarer and can sell for $50 to $100 US dollars or even more to collectors. Simmons. Sincere. So, the real value depends on three things: the country and year, the metal composition, impoverished, and the condition of the coin. If you can see the other side of your coin, the reverse, it would help confirm exactly what type it is and its true collector value. Beyond money or metal, this coin holds historical power. It comes from a time when the British monarchy was still deeply connected to many nations around the world. The Queen's face on millions of coins represented unity under the Commonwealth and the continuation of a centuries-old royal tradition. When you hold this coin today, you're not just holding a piece of silver or nickel. You're holding a story of the 20th century, a story of monarchy, empire, and the evolution of nations. It's a link between history and modern times, and for collectors, it's a small but meaningful treasure. So, that's the story of the Elizabeth II D.G. Regina coin, a coin that has traveled through time, across continents, and through generations. If you have one of these coins, keep it safe, because it's more than just currency. It's a piece of royal history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to CoinQuest USA. And share your own old coin stories in the comments below. Who knows? The coin sitting in your drawer might have a story worth thousands of years of history.